Bro, us learning we indigenous to America is the best thing that ever happened because now we get to walk these lands with power, bro. We get to walk these lands with power, bro. You know, they was already saying America was built by slaves. They would already say little things that piqued our interest, you know? But now that we know that we didn't come off no boats, we didn't come off no boats from overseas. And we understand that Africans, they don't even call themselves Africans, right? That's what's crazy. But we understand that Africans was in America before Christopher Columbus, before the French, before any Spaniard, Portuguese, any of that, Dutch, anything. But guess what? This was one landmass. That's what people don't really want to say. One nation divided. Like, this was one landmass. That's a whole different conversation. What they used to call it Pangea. So there was people everywhere of the indigenous species on Earth. There was people on each corner of the Earth. So after we realized we Black American, we got to come to terms that we from Earth. Like, this whole planet is ours. We from everywhere, bro. You can go anywhere on the land, bro. You're Earthborn, bro. You're royalty to the land. There's no certain region you're bounded to. Fuck that shit. That don't even make sense. How are you bounded to a region? And we be feeling like this because we more tribal. But then you got to think about this. I got a traveling soul too. They be saying like, okay, so I'm breaking this shit down too. Like, there's some of us that stay in tribes and don't leave. And then some of us that love to travel. So I'm more to travel to get the information and bring it back to the tribe type soul, you know? So, and I'm by myself. I'm a lone wolf. I'm like, okay, I'm like a Moorish traveler or something instead of a indigenous, stay on the land, reservation, stay with the tribe type nigga, you know? I'm more like, I'm gonna go out there by myself. And as I'm going out there, there's two niggas behind me like, let me go see what he doing. And then it's like, it end up being 3, 4, 5, 10 of us, and then we make the army and shit like that. I'm more on that type of time and meeting people on my endeavors. Like, oh, you another chief? Or you? Then that's how niggas become chief of the land. Because I'm trying to become chief of my family, and I gotta break this shit down before a certain amount of time. But because my family fucked up, so who gonna save it but me? If I don't save the family tree, it's over with. You feel me? It's over with. So when I'm breaking this shit down about us learning about where we from in America, right? It give us power, bro. But we gotta remember, this whole land ours, everything ours, bro. Because even when it come to terms Black American, indigenous, FBA, people, oh, indigenous or FBA, like, come on, bro. Let's not have them conversations, man. Y'all know what's happening, bro. So that's the last conversation we need to have. FBA or indigenous or aboriginal, bro. Y'all know what's happening, bro. The originals. Make that shit clear. On cheese.